Hello. In continuation with sets, second part of it, today we'll have to discuss about Venn diagram. What is it? Venn diagram. The definition of it, relationships between sets. Relationships between sets are represented by diagram. Is called Venn diagram. It's okay. Relationship between sets are represented by diagram is called Venn diagram. Because there was a mathematician George Venn on the name of this diagram. Okay. So what is a Venn diagram? Relationship between sets. Okay. For example, suppose this is a rectangular box. U, what is it? U denoted by universal set. What is the meaning of universal set? You don't think that a universal set, that means you know everything which is in the universe is included in the set. No. Universal set is that biggest set in that reference of context. That means in which we are talking about. Suppose we are talking about all the rivers of India. Okay. So in the set, all the rivers of India is coming. That is called the universal set. That means it is the biggest set in the context of that reference. Okay. Universal set, which is generally denoted by a capital U, and it is represented by rectangular box. Okay. Some subsets in it, let A, B, C are subsets of it. Okay. So what is a universal set? It's a biggest set in the context of reference. This is one thing. Let A, B, C are subsets of U. Okay. So all are coming between them. A, B, C, like that. Okay. A, B, C. These are the subsets of universal set. So now by Venn diagram, we'll try to understand all the properties and operations, many more things. You understood this thing? Now we are discussing about union and intersection. Union and intersection. Okay. Union of two sets. Okay. Union of sets. What are union of sets? U, A, it is B, A and B. Union of sets, what does it mean? Suppose when we are writing here A union B. A union B, what does it mean? We are talking about the elements which are coming in A and B both. Okay, that means total number of elements present in A and B. Okay, total element present in A and B. Total element present in A and B is called A union B. Union. Okay, combined elements of A and B. Like this. Complete portion A union B. Okay. If A union B is there, that means some properties of A union B, properties of union. Properties. Number one, it holds commutative property. You can understand it. A union B is equal to B union A. Same thing. Total elements. It holds associative property. A union B union C is equal to A union B union C. Here bracket and it is a bracket. So there are 3. That means all the elements of A, B, C, everything. Third one is identity. A union phi is equal to A. A union phi is equal to A. Phi, what does it mean? It is empty set. So empty set union A, that means total combined elements is equal to A. Fourth one is A union A is equal to A. Okay. So these are the property which holds in the union of sets. So apart from that, let me tell you one more thing. For example, suppose A is equal to, you are aware of that, elements 1, 2, 3, 7, 8. What is this? The meaning is in a set A there are elements 1, 2, 3, 7, 8. If I will use the term NA, what is the meaning of it? The meaning of it is that the cardinal number of A, it is N stands for cardinal number. And what is the meaning of it? Cardinal number, that means number of elements which are present in it. Number of elements 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So NA is equal to 5. This is the meaning of NA, cardinal number of elements. Okay, will you remember it? So these are the properties for union. Now we'll discuss about the properties of intersection. And the diagram of union is this type of diagram. The area which is to be shaded portion A and B both. Okay. If there are 3 ABC, then shaded portion all A, B and C. After that, intersection. Intersection of sets. Intersection of sets. A, B, universal set. A intersection B. What is the meaning of intersection? Common elements present in A and B. Okay. So that means common elements of A and B are called A intersection B. Common element. You can see that which portion is common here. This portion is common. So the elements which are coming here is called A intersection B. Here the properties. Properties of A intersection B. Number 1, commutative. A intersection B is equal to B intersection A, which is true. Associative. A intersection B intersection C is equal to A intersection B intersection C. True. Commutative, associative. Identity, let us see. A intersection phi is equal to result as phi. No. So A intersection phi is equal to phi. A intersection A is equal to A. This everything we can understand through the diagram. Okay. We can shade the portion and find out everything. You want to check it, anything you can check it. Suppose A intersection phi. A and phi. The common elements between A and phi is elements of phi. Because set in a phi there is no element. So that means nothing, null is coming here. Right. So union intersection. After that, complement. Complement of A. Complement of A, what does it mean? Elements which are not present in A but present in U. Elements not present in A but present in U. That means we are talking about, suppose we are going to find complement of A. Okay. Complement of A, that means all the elements which are present here, these are called complement of A, and which is denoted by A dash or A complement. Okay. So this is the complement term. Complement, what does it mean? The elements which are present in A but not present in, elements which are not present in A but present in universal set. One is A difference B. A difference B. Elements which are present in A but not present in B. Elements present in A but not in B. Same as B difference A. Elements present in A but not in A. Okay. A difference B and B difference A. Is that clear? So same as B difference A. Element present in B but not in A. B difference A. Okay. So these are the things: sets, intersection, union, complement, and A difference B, B difference A. Right. After that, we'll discuss one very important formula which is used for solving the questions. But before using that formula, first of all, one more thing. With the help of Venn diagram, we'll discuss many more things. Okay. With the help of diagram. Okay. If I want to write here, I want to express this portion only. Shaded portion is to be expressed. How to express it? We will express it. This portion is equal to A minus A is this complete portion, minus this portion should be removed from it. So may I write A minus A intersection B. Am I right? Okay. Or A difference B. Both the things are same. A difference C, elements which are present in A but not present in B. Okay. A minus A intersection B. So one conclusion: A difference or A minus A intersection B is equal to A minus B. Okay. Second one, with the help of diagram, everything you can explain to others with the help of diagram only. It is A, here's a B, union. This you want to represent, what to write here? B minus A intersection B, or what to write here? B difference A. Same thing. Okay. Third one. What is it? A intersection B. You are aware of these things? What is it? It is A union B. What is this? A complement. It is B complement. Okay. If I want to write here A union B union C, how to express in the form of Venn diagram? A union B union C. Because in the set we cannot write the element two times, only one time. A union B union C. If you want to write here A intersection B intersection C, this portion. Okay. If we want to write here A complement intersection B complement. A intersection complement, A complement intersection B complement. Am I right? I'll explain you how is it. A complement intersection B complement. A complement, apart from A, whatever the portion is there is covered. B complement, apart from A, the portion is covered, and their intersection, that means their common portion. So this portion is common. This will not be a common because it is coming one time only. Is it okay? So these are all the Venn diagram, and we can express any relation with the help of these diagrams. So very useful, very important diagrams. Okay. We will verify De Morgan's law with the help of diagram also. De Morgan's law. For union and intersection. De Morgan's law for union and intersection. First law is A union B complement is equal to A complement intersection B complement. This is for union. Second one is A intersection B complement is equal to A complement union B complement. Now we want to express with the help of Venn diagram, and I'll explain you also by logarithmic process. Two diagrams. Okay. U is universal set, A and B are two subsets. Okay, let us see this. A union B complement. A union B. This portion is A union B. It's a complement. Complement, that means the outer portion. Is it okay? Am I right? Any doubt in it? I hope you have understood it. A union B complement. Okay. This is. Now coming here. A complement. A complement. That means elements which are not coming in A but in U. So away from A, away from A, everything. Okay. A complement. B complement. This is B. Away from B. Away from B. Away from B. Okay. A complement, B complement, A complement, intersection B complement. That means the common portion. So how to identify the common portion? You can see that the portion which is shaded two times is a common portion. So this portion away from this portion is shaded two times. What does it mean? This portion, and that is true. So A union B complement is equal to A complement intersection B complement. This portion which is shaded two times, you can see this, everything it is shaded two times. Inside it is not shaded two times. Okay. So that is by the De Morgan's law. You can prove it by the diagram. This De Morgan's law. Same is for the intersection. U, A and B, and second diagram. A intersection B complement. A intersection B. This is the portion and it's a complement. That means everything apart from this portion. Am I right? Everything apart from that one. This is the portion. Now let us see A complement. A complement. That means away from A, everything. Here we'll have to again check it by two shaded portion, double shade. Okay. B complement. This is B, away from B. Away from B. A complement, union B complement. Union, that means the combined portion. You will see that the double shaded portion is, this is the portion which is double shaded portion apart from this. Okay. Apart from this, A complement. See, this is A complement. What does it mean? Away from it. B complement, away from it. Here we are not going to see double. It is actually union. Union, that means all elements are coming in this area. So every all elements are coming in this area. Only that portion is left from where we are not selecting elements. Otherwise, everywhere you are selecting the elements. It is the union part. So therefore, A complement, union B complement. Okay. So that is the procedure by which we can prove that, explain it, De Morgan's law. But this De Morgan's law by another way also, let me explain you. A union B complement is equal to A complement intersection B complement. Okay. How to prove it? Suppose let X belongs to A union B complement. Okay. Where what is X? X is an arbitrary element. What is the meaning of it? The meaning of arbitrary element, that means this is the element which is representing each and every element. Okay. So X is an arbitrary element. X belongs to A union B complement. What does it mean? X doesn't belongs to A union B. Okay. X doesn't belongs to A union B. This is the meaning. That means this X is not belonging to A union B. So that means X doesn't belongs to A and X doesn't belongs to B. This is the meaning. By diagram you can understand it. A, B, X doesn't belongs to A. That means X is not belonging here. So X must be here. And what should I write here? X doesn't belongs to A and X doesn't belongs to B. That means it's a confirm that X is not belonging in A and B both. Okay. X doesn't belongs to A. X doesn't belongs to A. What does it mean? X belongs to A dash and X belongs to B dash. This is the meaning. Okay. And what is the meaning of that? The meaning of this one is X belongs to A complement intersection B complement. Because and what does it mean? Intersection. Right? So you can see that this X we have taken in this set and this X has reached to A complement intersection B complement. Okay. One element we have taken here and the same element is coming here. What does it mean? This set is a subset of this one. Because what is the definition of subset? Every element of set A is the element of set B, then A is a subset of B. So here the X is X is an element in A union B complement, and we have proved that the same element belongs to A complement intersection B complement. What does it mean? Therefore, A union B complement is subset of A complement intersection B complement. Equation number 1. Let Y belongs to A complement intersection B complement. Now second element we have taken here on the right hand side. Y belongs to A complement intersection B complement, same as Y is an arbitrary element. Now here what happens? Y belongs to A complement and Y belongs to B complement. Is that okay? We have taken Y belongs to A complement intersection B complement. Y belongs to A complement. Y is in the A complement and Y is in the B complement. It's okay. That means Y doesn't belongs to A and Y doesn't belongs to B. Okay. And what is the meaning? Y doesn't belongs to A union B. Am I right? Because condition is Y is not belonging in A and Y is not belonging in B. Y is not belonging in A and Y is not belonging in B. That means Y is not belonging in A union B. Am I right? So that means Y belongs to A union B complement. If it is not belonging in A union B, it must be belonging in A union B complement. Okay? By the definition of complement. So now here what happens? Why we have taken here A complement intersection B complement, it has reached to A union B complement. So therefore, A complement intersection B complement is a subset of A union B complement. This is equation number 2. Now let us see equation number 1 and 2. This is a subset of this one and this one is a subset of this. Suppose A is a subset of B and B is a subset of A. What does it mean? Every element of A are the element of B. Every element of B are the element of A. That means A and B are equal. So that means they are. Therefore, by 1 and 2, A union B complement is equal to A complement intersection B complement. Okay. So this is the proof of De Morgan's law. So De Morgan's law proof can be done by the Venn diagram as well as you can prove it by this method also. And third method also we have, in which we can take some numerical element 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and then we verify. But that is the procedure called verification. Okay. This is proved. In class 11, we are not taking too much questions for solving. We are just taking the concept so that these concepts will be very, very useful for you in solving the questions. Okay. You should understand each and every concept of set and relation and functions. Now we are going to verify one very important formula. Formula is N A union B is equal to NA plus NB minus NA intersection B. What is this? Cardinal number of A intersection A union B. Cardinal number, that means we are talking about the total number of elements in numbers which are present in A and B is called cardinal number, which I have already told you. By the Venn diagram, I would like to prove it. It is A, here is a B, U, okay, and A union B. What is A union B? Complete part. Okay. I am dividing this into 3 parts. This is first part. It is second part. And this portion is third part. First part, second part, and this is third part. Okay. I have divided this complete into 3 parts. And sum of these 3 parts is equal to NA union B. Okay. So may I write here? NA union B is equal to part 1 plus part 2 plus part 3. Area wise or elements wise, whatever you want to do. So part 1 plus part 2 plus part 3. Part 1, that means we are talking about the elements present in part A. Okay. So I write here part 1. This part 1, this can be expressed in the form of NA minus NA intersection B. Is that okay? Because NA is this complete portion NA. But we are actually part 1, I have taken this up to here. So this portion is not involved in it. NA minus NA intersection B. Is it okay? Part 2, it is part 1 plus part 2. Part 2 is this NB. Again, you have to subtract this portion NB, this entire part, from this NA intersection B. Okay, part 2 plus part 3 NA intersection B. Is that okay? This portion is NA intersection B. So now let us, what is this? NA union B is equal to NA plus NB. 1 is cancelled, minus NA intersection B. Okay. This is the basic relation which we have proved between A and B. NA union B is equal to NA plus NB minus NA intersection B. Or you can write here NA intersection B is equal to NA plus NB minus NA union B. That is also can be used. Okay. So this is the verification of this one. Now we are taking NA union B union C. Third one is NA union B union C. A, B, C. Okay. NA union B union C. We are seeing that NA union B union C, how can we write in the form of different way, right? We are dividing it into parts. This portion is first part, second part, third part, 4, 5, 6, and it is 7. Okay. This is first part, second part, third part, 4, 7, 5, 7, 6, 7, and this is 7 part, which is a common in all. Okay. That means NA union B union C, which can be written 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7. Part 1, part 2, part 3 plus part 4, part 5, part 6 and plus part 7. Is that okay? I am writing everything now one by one. Part 1. This is part 1. And this part 1 I want to write in a form of complete NA, NABC, not in the numbers form. Part 1. Remember, this is part 1. This part 1 can be written NA minus, this portion will be subtracted, and this portion is the common portion of A and B. So NA minus NA intersection B. Am I right? Minus this portion also subtracted, that is A and C, minus NA intersection C. Is that okay? What I have done? 1 is equal to NA minus NA intersection B minus NA intersection C. But when I have done it, I have done one mistake, because you'll see this portion and this portion we have subtracted. In that portion, this part 7 we have subtracted 2 times. How many times? 2 times. Okay. 2 times we have subtracted. So plus A intersection B intersection C. Now is it okay? Picture is okay? This portion with that also, 2 times we have subtracted, but actually we have to subtract only 1 time. So plus for balancing and A union B union C, right? Plus, this is one. Second, I am writing here part 2. Part 2, how to write here? Same procedure. NB minus N. These two portions subtracted. A intersection B minus N. B intersection C. And again the same thing. This 7 is plus N A intersection B intersection C. Okay. Plus third part, this portion. NC minus N A intersection C minus N B intersection C. Okay. And plus N A intersection B intersection C. Is that okay? These are the three parts, 1, 2 and 3. Now coming to fourth part. Fourth part. How to write fourth part? This part I want to write it. Look at this. So this part is, we can write here N A intersection B minus N A intersection B intersection C. N A intersection B minus N A intersection B intersection C. Is that okay? From this complete, we have to subtract this portion. Part 4. Part 5, this is N. Part 5, A intersection C minus N A intersection B intersection C. Part 6, which can be written 6 N B intersection C minus N A intersection B intersection C. Okay. Part 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and plus part 7, that is plus N A intersection B intersection C. Is that okay? This entire term can be written in the form of N A union B union C. Agreed? Because N A union B union C, all these elements are divided into 7 parts and we can arrange like that. So final result is coming N A union B union C is equal to, I am collecting NA plus NB plus NC. NA plus NB plus NC. Okay. After that, we'll find out A intersection B. A intersection B 1, A intersection B 2, and 1 is plus N intersection B. So 2 minus and 1 is positive. 1 cancel. So may I write here minus N A intersection B. And the same procedure will be done with B intersection C also. B intersection C 1, B intersection 1 and B intersection C. So 2 add, 1 subtract. Minus N B intersection C minus N C intersection A. Okay. Because pattern is a symmetric pattern. So there are 2 negative, 1 positive, 2 negative, 1 positive everywhere. You can check it. After that coming N A intersection B intersection C. Let us see how many N A intersection B intersection C. Plus 1 and plus 1. So 3 N A intersection B intersection C. Okay. And after that, see, total positive I want to check it. It is 1. Here is 2. After that 3. Then 4. Okay. 5 and 6. Okay. One more, 7. One more, 7. Okay. Let us see. Positive 1, 2, 3. Okay. Negative 1, 2, 3. Cancel. Only 1 left. Plus N A intersection B intersection C. So plus N A intersection B intersection C. So this is the relation for the 3 sides. Okay. So you will remember that with the help of Venn diagram, you can verify this relation also. Okay. So that's all. This is the complete set theory. I hope you will solve all the questions. Whatever the problem you have in my comment box, you can drop the problem. I'll give you the solution of it. Okay. Thanks and thanks for watching.